Hello everyone, Hibbit and I are back with Rediscover Your Stamps for 2023. For this year, we're going to go with themes. And the theme for January is coffee. So I have this Paper Person stamp set, which is all coffee, and it's so cute. I'm going to use it for lots and lots of pieces on this page. I am also using some of my December Paper Person kit. I'm actually just using the leftover scraps from the first layout I did using this kit, which is over on Instagram in my reels and on my feed if you're interested in seeing that. But this is like the scraps from that project. And then I'm adding in this cute little coffee stamp. So first we're going to stamp and stamp and stamp. This is going to be very kind of minimal. I just have icing on the cake ink and over coffee ink from Catherine Pooler. So I'm going to start with these cutie patootie little coffee beans. I love them. They're so adorable. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp 5 of these little coffee beans, and then I'm going to stamp this little kind of cute takeaway mug, and that's what I'm going to stamp on white cardstock. Then I'm going to grab some patterned paper from my Paper Person December kit, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp the coffee machine, the cup, and another takeaway cup. Yeah, I think that's what I do. And I'm stamping that on the pattern paper to give me a completely different look. So cute. This stamp set is so cute, and I've barely used it. I think I used it once. So we're really going to use it today. So here we go. More stamping. I am now taking this other piece of scratch paper. This is scrap paper. It's actually like the rest of a 4x6 card. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp 3 of the little phrases that I thought worked well with my photo and can act as like my journaling on this Traveler's Notebook spread. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp 3, I think, right? Yes, definitely 3. And then I can cut those out for some more fun coffee embellishments on my Traveler's Notebook spread for today. I'm using my Misty for all of my stamping. Love my Misty. Actually, no, I don't use my Misty for all my stamping, but that's for later. Anyway, let's talk about how gorgeous these colors are, shall we? I love December's Paper Person kit. There are always like 2 or 3 different colorways you can go down, but this like corally brown red kind of combo that's in the kit this month, so cute. So next up, I want to add glossy to my coffee beans because I like more. So I'm going to go ahead and coat the coffee beans with some glossy accents. I'm going to set them aside to dry, and then I'm going to forget all about them, but that's later on. Next, I am taking a mild liner, and I'm just coloring some of the little accents that are on these stamp sets. So this is just really simple coloring, just to add a little bit of extra detail to these cute little stamped pieces. And I love to color with my mild liners. They are, I use the fine tip. So there's a fine tip and then there's a tip that's more like a highlight end. I use the fine tip and color with them. Just when I want to do this, just to add a little bit of accent color to a stamped piece. I'm going to cut apart this 4x6 card. So the stamps I chose are, that one says cute cup alert. The other one says the best part of waking up. And then the middle has some like milk, a carton of milk, and then all your different like milk options. I prefer almond milk, and I don't drink dairy or sweetener in my coffee. Just coffee and milk, or almond milk, or oat milk, but not soy milk because I'm allergic to it. Anyway, I digress. Next, we're going to do some circles. Again, this is some serious stash busting Traveler's Notebook layout here. Just saying. I used every scrap of these patterns. I'm going to use the stripy paper to map my photo, just to add a little bit of color behind it. And I'm going to use all of the rest of those pieces. So cute. Look, see that stripy paper? Oh, gets me every time. That is some good stripy paper. I could use that stripy paper in a digital format that I could print 100 times. Now let's fussy cut and get some of these elements together on my page. But wait, I decided I want to stamp more. So this is the, I don't remember. It's from Feature Craft. I think it's called Spots and Dots stamp set. It's unavailable anymore, but it's so good. And I'm going to go ahead and do some splatter down the side of both of the pages. This is just kind of reinforce the design that I'm going with, and because I like more. So I'm going to go ahead and pop my photo down. And then I can adhere all those circles, which are just going to go exactly where they were before. I'm going to fussy cut all these embellishments. And this is the basic design and what we're going to go with for our page today. So I have the kind of those spots and dots stamping down the center of both sides of my spread. And I did them each side in 2 different colors. I am going to add like my title and a little bit of embellishment to my photo. And then the rest of those embellishments are going to kind of layer and overlap on top of the stamping and the circles. I love layers. I love to layer. I love like depth on my pages. And so I always do things like here, like layer the spots and dots stamps, and then put the circles on top, and now put my embellishments on top. So while the design itself is pretty easy, we've just got 2 vertical lines. Each of those vertical lines has a lot of interest and a lot of texture and a lot of layers and like a lot of things to look at. That's what I really, really like about with any paper crafting project. Having it really catch your eye and having lots of layers of things you can look at. So at this point, I think I'm done. I'm going to trim these off. I'm going to kind of start to clean up. And then I remember the coffee beans because, see, I set them aside to dry. And so they weren't in my line of sight. They weren't like right there yelling for me to put them on a page. And so I kind of forgot about them. But we're going to add them anyway because you know what? They're so cute. And I love the little bit of shine and the little bit of dimension without being a lot of dimension, but just a traveler's notebook, perfect dimension. So I'm going to use some Nuvo Deluxe adhesive to adhere down my little coffee beans, just to make sure they're nice and stable because they have the glossy accents on them. They're slightly heavier and a little bit textury. And there we go, all done. Love, love, love how this turned out. Please make sure to head over and check out Hiba's video. I will link her channel in the description box below. She's like the sweetest person on YouTube. I'm telling you, if you've never gone over and seen her adorable projects, I highly recommend them. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye.